We are live. Early on, minute in, penalty for Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mo Salah steps up to the penalty spot in this UEFA Champions League final. Hugo Lloris in between the sticks. Can Salah make the most of his opportunity to put a 1-0 lead on the books early? Hugo Lloris stares him down. Salah just above the edge of the 18-yard box. Intent look in his eyes. Referee blows the whistle. Salah strolls up, puts one into the right net. Liverpool goes up 1-0 in the Champions League final behind Mo Salah. Pandemonium at the Metropolitano. Pandemonium at the Metropolitano. It's absolute pandemonium. Liverpool 1-0 up, 1 minute into the Champions League final. Pochettino has a stunned look on his face. Absolutely stunning. Lloris guessed the right way. Lloris went the same way as the penalty did, but I'm telling you, Mo Salah just buried it in the right corner of the net. Here again's the handball from Sissoko. What do you guys think? Comment if you think that was a handball or not on the YouTube video. Was it a handball? What do you think? Look at Salah's celebration, cheeky as you like. All right, now we're back in the fold. Trippier header. Eriksen playing along that right flank. Apologize for the late start, everyone. Had some TV errors, some TV malfunctions, so yeah. Welcome to the ODDCAST podcast Champions League final watch along. We're going to help you break down the match. Firmino looks spry as ever, winning a header. Back over to Trent, who puts it forward through the air. Danny Rose is on it. Danny Rose forward to Son. Son back to Alderweireld, back to Hugo Lloris. What did I tell you, though, folks? I said Hugo Lloris was going to have a tough day in between the sticks. Mauricio Pochettino did not think he would be 1-0 down this early against Liverpool. And as I said in the breakdown, that's a dangerous place to be against a good side. All right, the TV is functioning now. All right. Here we go, folks. We're back in the fold. Appreciate your patience. Corner for Tottenham. Dele Alli lines up in the box aside Harry Kane. Trippier is probably going to take that corner from that side. Oh my God, I can hear you down here. All right, here we go. Back pass to Hugo Lloris. Liverpool still sits 1-0 up with almost 6 minutes played. Trippier. Ball taken by Fabinho in the midfield. On to Sadio Mane in Liverpool's half of the field. Sadio Mane looking back. He finds Jordan Henderson. Back to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane sees it. He slows down the ball. He finds Mohamed Salah in the box. Mohamed Salah, is he able to lay it off? No, he's not. He wasn't even able to create space with that left foot. Hey guys, jump on the live chat if you want, please, please, please. Look at the Liverpool reaction from the fans. It's absolutely brilliant. Here we go. Dele Alli pressuring on the side. It's not going to come to much, though. Trent Alexander-Arnold so far has been solid at the back, you have to say. Back pass to Vertonghen onto Alderweireld. Back to Vertonghen again. They have chosen to play both Sissoko and Harry Winks, it looks like. It's very interesting. Sissoko. Eriksson. They can't quite time it out for Kane. But here comes Son Heung-min on the side. Nope. Back out. Alisson's not having any of that today, folks. All right, the live streaming link is in the bio. Good out by Vertonghen. Danny Rose proceeds up the left flank of the pitch. On to Hyunmin Sung, back to Dele Alli, who passes it back to Rose. And they abruptly call off the attack. Vertonghen for Alderweireld. He's looking for Trippier along that right flank. It seems that they've definitely adopted the... it looks almost... It's an odd... I think there's one man at the attack, but Son Heung-min and Eriksson and Dele Alli are holding that high line in the midfield. Oh, Son Heung-min with a wonderful challenge. Eriksson plays it back to Son Heung-min at the edge of the box. He gets it on his right foot. Snuffed out. Big shot by Sissoko. Always going to be a little ambitious from out there, you have to say. Always going to be a little ambitious from out there. It's, you know, he's not going to really be making too many of those. But Son Heung-min shows that ability within the box to really make quick moves. He's a dangerous player, and you can expect more of that throughout this match. Virgil van Dijk and Alisson playing some patty cake back and forth. Alisson onto Fabinho, who's getting challenged immediately by Son Heung-min. Back to Alisson. He could sense the impending danger by the South Korean. Virgil van Dijk plays a lovely ball to Sadio Mane on the edge of the box for Liverpool. Brilliantly defended by Kieran Trippier, who now looks at his team in absolute disbelief that they could let such a thing happen. What distribution by the Netherlands defender to the absolute dynamic Sadio Mane on the left flank. You have to say it's absolutely brilliant of Trippier not even to let Sadio really get a touch on this, because you don't know if he's going to be able to turn it back or if he keeps proceeding down that flank as we've seen him go baseline a lot. Corner for Liverpool as Van Dijk approaches. Joel Matip is approaching. Sissoko seems to be man-marking Virgil van Dijk. That's a good matchup. Trent Alexander-Arnold takes the ball. What a beautiful stadium the Metropolitano is. Bobby Firmino getting a warning. Alderweireld and Bobby Firmino seem to be battling it out. We have Fabinho at the top of the box. Trent Alexander-Arnold gives the ready sign. Puts the ball in. It's loose in the box! Cleared out. Alisson playing keeper games. Distributes the ball wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ball that absolutely goes to no one. Who knows where the heck that was going? Pochettino has now retreated onto the leather seats of the Metropolitano sideline, the home of Atletico Madrid. Kane goes down. Kane goes down. Uh-oh. Matip now being brought over by the referee. Will he get... Oh, look at Kane looking up. He's not injured. Let's see this. Did he make a meal out of it? Oh, he makes an absolute meal of this. Now Robertson onto Sadio Mane, who clearly is adopting the more attacking role of the three strikers. Firmino looks to be in that holding position at the 9, which we actually really do like to see him in now that he's back from injury. Again, 1-0 up within the first 15 minutes is a difficult place for any team against Liverpool. But in the Champions League final, it's that much harder. Harry Kane coming off a 9-match break from a ligament injury. Son Heung-min had a ban from the Premier League for red cards. So Van Dijk parries it out, but only as far as Rose. Rose into Son Heung-min, who looks to change the field, but simply goes back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen onto Alderweireld. Back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen looping diagonal ball onto a running Trippier along the right flank, who secures the ball just inside of the pitch. Passes it back to Eriksen. Eriksen onto Sissoko. Sissoko back to Eriksen. Now here, let's see if Eriksen can change the field in the last third, as we said he was going to be able to do. Doesn't quite get beyond the head of Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now we see that back pass again. I think Tottenham are developing a little too slowly right now. I think they're a little bit shocked to have given away a goal so early. Trippier is unable to keep a loose ball in. I believe that was from Vertonghen. Trippier so far is playing a very advanced role along that right flank. Here's another look at the penalty. Salah basically immediately knows he struck it perfectly. Again, even though Hugo Lloris is able to go the right way, it's just too good of a penalty. Salah kisses the ground in his standard textbook celebration, and the Liverpool fans go wild. All right, here we go. Ball through from Winks to Rose and back. And now back to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris holds on onto Vertonghen. Vertonghen onto Alderweireld. Back to Vertonghen. This is really unexciting football from Tottenham, folks. Harry Winks has the ball. Harry Winks looks to go forward to Trippier, doesn't. Sissoko. Sissoko onto Son, onto Dele Alli, who simply gives it away. Robertson now gives it away again after trying to find Gini Wijnaldum in the midfield. So Liverpool have played their midfield 3 of Henderson, Fabinho, and Gini Wijnaldum. That's the one we predicted was going to be most likely the other day because Henderson and Fabinho are both able to adopt that defensive role while also being very good distributors. Thus far, other than the penalty, it's been a very, very uneventful match, you have to say. You really do. Hop in the live stream. Comment, let us know what you think. Van Dijk onto Robertson on that left flank. Back to Van Dijk. This is almost hard to commentate. I'll tell you what, Van Dijk had a wonderful season this year, winning PFA Players of the Year. So for all those of you who don't know, PFA Players of the Year, Player of the Year means that he was actually voted on by his counterparts in the Premier League. As he's looking for Sadio Mane at the top of the box, who's able to secure it but goes down. He's looking for the call. The referee does not even go close to his whistle. Robertson, does he elect to take the quick header? Nope. Robertson looking. He finds Firmino, who immediately loses the ball. Recaptured by Fabinho. Henderson on for Trent Alexander-Arnold, takes a shot! Just misses the left flank of the goal. I don't know if that would have beaten Hugo Lloris. I don't think so, but I'll tell you what, the youngster is ambitious. The youngster really wants it, and it's absolutely a phenomenal strike from the right flank. You know what? I don't think he had Hugo Lloris beat. It was always going to be a little ambitious against the French shot blocker. And here we see Kane battling it out against Joel Matip. Oh, we have a streaker on the field. It's a girl in a bikini. Let's go. You always see naked guys on the field. It's ridiculous. Let's have some equal rights for women streakers as male streakers. Come on, folks. The game is paused at 17 minutes and 40 seconds as a female streaker just invaded the pitch in nothing more than a one-piece swimsuit. Again, that shot by Trent Alexander-Arnold had some steam on it, but it never was going to beat Hugo Lloris at that distance. Folks, hop into the live stream and let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Sending it out to all the Liverpool fans out there. So, yeah. All right, Dele Alli. On to Eriksen, and they immediately lose the ball. Joel Matip looking for a running Salah. He doesn't find him. Fabinho, wonderful back pass to Henderson, who dips it out to Robertson on the left flank. Robertson has a mile of space in front of him. Robertson elects to go, takes Sissoko on. That's not a good matchup for Robertson. The much more physical Sissoko is always going to win that matchup and just simply puts his body in between Robertson and the ball. Absolutely masterful defending and use of his physicality there. Now they're playing some more patty cake games in the corner. All right. That's interesting. Kane actually came back to do a build-up. Now it's on to Son Heung-min, who's alone. What a brilliant, brilliant recovery by the youngster Trent Alexander-Arnold to come across the entire pitch and come and somehow defend an open run that the South Korean had created via Harry Kane coming back. Sissoko develops it now to Dele Alli. Dele Alli finds Winks. Winks back to Dele Alli. Dele Alli on to Winks, who dummies it. Eriksen. Eriksen can't put the ball beyond the likes of who's Henderson wearing the captain's armband today. Excuse me. Henderson. See, that's what we talked about. Henderson dropping into defense. As Dele Alli gets the ball, does he find Kane? No. That was an in-swinger that he hoped to find Kane, maybe making a late run in front of the keeper. Kane was never going to get there for that. We're getting some more excitement, folks, though. We're getting some more excitement, so let's stay tuned. Sadio Mane pretty deep in his own half. Back to Wijnaldum. I don't know what is going on, but they don't seem to be that interested in the match currently. Sadio Mane on the right flank. He finds Firmino, back to Mohamed Salah. Oh, folks, Salah almost got on that left leg, as we said in the preview. That could be really, really big for Liverpool if Mohamed Salah is able to put the ball on his left foot. Matip and Virgil van Dijk again come forward, or come back, or come forward for the impending corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold again lining up to take it. 21 minutes gone in the first half, 1-0 Liverpool. It's a far-end swinger. Hugo Lloris was always going to get there. Mohamed Salah fighting against Vertonghen. Mohamed Salah wins the battle, puts it on his left foot, and just sails it over Hugo Lloris and out for a Tottenham header. I mean, throw in. Tottenham header. Look at this. Vertonghen really trying to use his physicality, and Salah is able to actually turn him around, pushes a little bit off with the right hand, then makes a wonderful turn, immediately putting it on his left preferred foot, and he's not able to make the most of it. Welcome to the ODDCAST Sports Lounge. What a beautiful dummy. Firmino on the edge of the box. Firmino mishits it. Instantly won back by Tottenham. Christian Eriksen loses it to Sadio Mane, who passes it to Robertson. Robertson on to Firmino, who passes it to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane out to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum fakes back, slows it down. Robertson puts it in swinger. Doesn't find Mohamed Salah, and it's defended well by Danny Rose. I'll tell you what, Robertson, as we've said in the build-up, was one of the most industrious left backs, and one of the most industrious backs of all time, according to the Premier League. He tied the record for most assists by a defender in the Premier League season. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the throw, and he finds Henderson, who can put it no further than Vertonghen, it looks like. Vertonghen only heads it as far as Gini Wijnaldum, who goes back to Fabinho. Fabinho inside to Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson, does he cut back? No, he finds Sadio Mane on the left flank. Sadio Mane on the left flank. Sadio Mane on the left flank against Kieran Trippier. Is he able to get the ball? No, wonderful defense from Trippier. Deflection out, Liverpool corner. Let's go, folks. The link is in the bio. Go to the Instagram for the live stream. I'm just going to put it up right now so everyone can see. Header comes to our corner, comes to nothing, of course. Uh-oh. Referee looking very, very intent on his face. Does he reach for his pocket? Trippier is down. The referee is not having any of the guff. Look at this. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what horse crap. He's making a meal out of that. This is why some people do not enjoy soccer, because you touch his chin right there and the guy goes down like it's the end of the freaking world. This is not a Liverpool or Tottenham point. This is a soccer point. People need to stop enhancing the things to make it look. And look at the coach complaining. Oh, no, he really hit him. Yes, he technically did brush him in the face, but you don't overreact and make a meal out of it. It's stupid. Just play the game. What's better, to go down and fake like you're hurt, or maybe you can win the ball back in a bad position for the other team? All right, on to the next rant. Trippier now is perfectly fine, too. Back to Hugo Lloris, who now passes it to the suddenly okay Trippier, made a miraculous facial recovery. Finds Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen's been playing a bit of a deeper role. Just as I say that, he advances up the field as they find Vertonghen, who goes back to Alderweireld. That is the most said statement of the first half so far. Vertonghen to Alderweireld. Back to Vertonghen, back to Alderweireld. Back to Sissoko, who kicks it back to the Hugo Lloris. I mean, what? I don't know what they're hoping. Are they hoping to do what happened in the second half versus Ajax, where they got Fernando Llorente to do that, the winning the aerial battles and getting their faster players beyond the Liverpool defense? Because I don't see that happening. Liverpool have a throw-in their own half. Robertson looks on intently as Gini Wijnaldum, Firmino, and Sadio Mane try to present themselves for a ball. He elects to go for Gini, who instantly gives it away. Son Heung-min is unable to control it. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful control by Alderweireld there. I believe that was Trippier, excuse me. Everyone, go to the link in the bio. We are live. We are commentating. We are live. We are live. Hit that link in our bio. That's how you get there. All right. Tottenham at possession. Sissoko. Gosh, is that... That's Winks. Yeah. Sissoko. Vertonghen. Danny Rose. Vertonghen. Guess who he goes to? Auto-railed. Back to Vertonghen. Back to auto-railed. Auto-railed looks for Trippier along the right flank, as they often have. Instantly deflected on his first touch by Robertson, and it's a throw-in for Tottenham in their own half. 27 minutes played. This has been a very unexciting match thus far, I have to be honest. What's up, guys? What's up, Baseball Club? Hey, join us on the live stream. The link is in the bio. We are commentating right now on the Liverpool stream. What's up? What's up? Shout out to the Baseball Club, always providing that fire for any of your baseball needs. Our guy Mikey in Florida always putting it on. I can't wait to see how that Dominican, the stuff in the Dominican goes with Cespita. So that's going to be awesome. What's up? Oh, there's our guy right there, Pat, finishing his big race this morning, taking home the gold medal. Son Heung-min is registered as offsides there. Was he? Look at the Tottenham fans in absolute dismay. I'm not going to lie. Watching soccer fans in dismay is very, very, very funny. All right. Here we go. Sadio Mane goes flying through the air. I don't know what angle they're using. I wish I could play the actual match for you, but, you know, you don't want to get in any copyright infringements. Trippier and Mane are having an interesting battle along the left flank, though, definitely, because Trippier is playing a little bit more of a mature role, going a bit further towards Liverpool's half than I thought he would have, which basically leaves Alderweireld exposed in the back. So we'll see. So far, it's been an interesting half. We're 28 minutes in. It's 1-0 Liverpool on a penalty from Sadio Mane, awarded because Sissoko had a handball in the box. Trent Alexander-Arnold lines up above the free kick, sends the ball in to no avail. It's completely over Liverpool's players. You know, you have to say that Tottenham set the correct line on that. Guys, please join in on the YouTube live video cast. I'm just doing this to kind of get people on there. We'd really appreciate it if you just hit that link in our bio, leave a comment, and watch along with us. I'm calling the game while it's going on, so head over to TNT, watch the game, and hear the commentary from someone who's not, you know, the everyday boring Joe Schmo pundit. This is a test, so please try it out. We're trying to get as many people to watch it as possible, and we'd really love for you to join us. That is link in our bio. Link in our bio. Follow along on YouTube, please, 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 please. We appreciate you. All right, here we go, folks. Sorry, I had to do a little Instagramming. All right, Virgil van Dijk with the ball. He sends Robertson out wide. Does he go to Robertson? He does. He plays it through the air. Robertson is going to be unable to get to that, unfortunately. See if we're still live here. One watching, shout out to you. Shout out to you out there. Let's get more people on the live stream, folks. Come on. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Saints go marching in. And then, of course, you got to say, you'll never walk alone. Those are the two theme songs for the, or the two squad songs for the team. Oh, here we go. Look at the build-up on the left flank. He sends Firmino in. Firmino is easily snuffed out. Fabinho makes a brilliant run, instantly given away to the opposition. This is a really tic-tacky game within the midfield. There's not much consistency of possession, and you know it's really interesting. Liverpool, especially this season, have really emphasized possession football. So to see a team really, I think Tottenham so far for me has dominated possession. I'm not dominated, but I think they would probably be a little bit up in terms of percentage possession. Now, I've been incorrect before. It's been known to happen, so don't take my word for it. But they're playing all this patty cake football in the back where they're really not advancing the ball. I mean, it's completely, this has been frankly fairly boring. All right, Danny Rose on the left flank with a beautiful move to get around Jordan Henderson. Danny Rose advances the ball on the left flank. He is unable to find Son Heung-min on the left flank. It's really, really, honestly, their buildup is almost there, but they're failing to make that last key pass. This is a brilliant piece of control, touching it around Jordan Henderson from Danny Rose, the England international. I mean, you really have to give him credit for that move. Here's the throw-in from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gini Wijnaldum makes himself shown. Back to Henderson, back to Arnold, who just simply gives it away to Sissoko in a bad position for Liverpool. Can Sissoko make the most of this? No, he cannot. Instantly gives it away. Deflection from Joel Matip, who finds... Who the heck? Harry Winks. Harry Winks back to Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen now developing the ball slowly up the field. Gets by Bobby Firmino. Passes it out to Danny Rose on the left flank. Danny Rose cuts back in. And he passes it back to Vertonghen. And Vertonghen passes to Alderweireld. And Alderweireld passes to Trippier. Trippier is looking. Oh, no, that's Harry Winks. Sorry, Trippier is on the wing. Back to Harry Winks. Finds Trippier on the wing for a terrible pass. This is, I mean, guys, I'm sorry. This is really, really boring football right now. I'm going to be frank with you. I don't know what to say. I'm really disappointed thus far. I'm not disappointed in the outcome, I'll be honest, but I don't know. I really think it could be better. Harry Winks wins a header onto Harry Kane, who's able to control it. Brings it down to Dele Alli. Dele Alli in the box. Dele Alli unable to find Son Heung-min, making a run on the far post. Corner for Tottenham. Corner for Tottenham. Tottenham in, easily out by Gini Wijnaldum. Trippier, really poor corner there, you have to say. I'm sorry. Trippier with the throw-in on the right flank. He's signaling for a few more men to get forward. Harry Winks there, covered by Bobby Firmino. Salah's covering Sissoko. Harry Winks taking a day and a year to make the throw-in, only to find Christian Eriksen in the corner, who advances it further up the field to win another throw-in. Christian Eriksen, is he going to take the throw-in, or is it Harry Winks? Oh, no, it's going to be Kieran Trippier. I was wrong on all accounts. Trippier in, looking for Harry Kane, headed out by Virgil van Dijk, the PFA Player of the Year. Virgil van Dijk. Oh, Firmino is brought down on the left side. Referee is having none of it. He says, get up to the Brazilian. Back from Alderweireld to Vertonghen. Vertonghen, again, bet he's going back to Alderweireld. He's going back to Alderweireld. Oh my God, back to Sissoko, to Alderweireld, to Lloris. Is Lloris gonna do something and go to Vertonghen? He goes to Vertonghen. Wow! And back to Lloris. This is just brilliant. And back to Alderweireld. And Alderweireld cuts inside, and he goes no further than finding Jordan Henderson on the right flank, now covered by Danny Rose, the England compatriots. Jordan Henderson puts in a ball that swings wide. It was always going over the box. Only goes so far as Sadio Mane before going out on the complete opposite end of the pitch. Pochettino is clearly frustrated with his team's lack of going forward. Look, there's a difference between playing defensive and not going for anything. How many times have I said Vertonghen to Alderweireld, Alderweireld to Vertonghen? For those of you who don't know, those are the two center backs on Tottenham. Why do they need to keep passing it back and forth? Sissoko makes a plunging run forward deep in his own half, outside to Danny Rose, who has a mile of space in front of him. Doesn't move into it, though, for some reason. Simply plays a ball into Kane. Kane goes over to Kane's head and finds no one. I don't know. I'm really Tottenham is playing uninspired football so far. I'm really this is just... Hey, if you're in the live stream, please let us know in the comments. Please comment from where you're watching, who you're rooting for, what do you think the score is going to be, how am I doing, what can I do better to make this more enjoyable for you guys. Please let us know. All right, it's a back pass to Hugo Lloris. How many times have we heard that? And I guess he's going to find Vertonghen. Wow. I mean, I can't. This is just ticky-tack. Henderson finds Salah on the right flank. Salah gets it in just beyond the box. Salah finds Firmino on the corner of the box. Back to Salah outside. Salah has nowhere to go with it. Instantly deflected out for a Tottenham throw-in. "37 minutes played. 1-0 Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League final." We are here on the ODDCAST Sports Lounge. We appreciate you so much for tuning in. Back to Alisson. Alisson has not much space. He finds Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's immediately being closed down by the South Korean. Robertson advancing up the field. He has a mile of space in front of him. He takes a shot! What a save by Hugo Lloris! I don't know if he needed to dive, but Robertson had too much space in front of him. He was looking for someone else to make a run. Sadio Mane went out on the left flank. Firmino wasn't coming through in the center, so he just ripped one basically straight down. Lloris has to punch it right above his head over the post for a Liverpool corner just to play it safe. As most keepers do, he flings his legs to make the save look harder than it is. Here's a Liverpool corner. Taken quickly, instantly headed out by Heung-min Son. Mo Salah wanted something a little bit better out of that, you could definitely say. Vertonghen is gripping his shoulder. It looks like he might have dislocated it. Oh no. This is something you never like to see, folks. No matter what team you're rooting for, no one roots for an injury. And if you do, shame on you, frankly. No one roots for an injury, and if you do, shame on you. You shouldn't be watching sports rooting for an injury. It's unclear what has happened, but it looks like Vertonghen has sustained either a shoulder or an elbow injury, whether it's the shoulder coming out of place. It didn't look like there was much contact that created it, so, I mean, at least there's not going to be bad blood between the teams. That being said, you never like to see an injury. Let's see this again. It just looks like Genie might have gotten under his elbow and put his arm at a weird thing, maybe caught it out of the socket a little. And he's being escorted off the field by the medical staff as he tenderly holds his left arm. This really does look like a shoulder injury. Pochettino giving Son instructions on the side, basically probably telling him to actually do something. Vertonghen actually leaving the match might prove to be a benefit in disguise for Tottenham, so they don't go Vertonghen to auto-rail the whole match. Looks like he's coming back in. It looks like he wants to come back in, so Vertonghen is okay. It looks like. That's wonderful. Yes, he's jogging back to the sideline so he can check back into the match. For all those of you who don't know soccer, you can check back into the match, but you have to walk over to the sideline first. So it's 10-11 now. Sadio Mane is able to win position. Trippier now grabbing his arm quite literally at the wrist. I don't know how that's not called, but back to Robertson. Finds Gini Wijnaldum onto Mohamed Salah, who's now playing along the left. Salah back to Sadio Mane, who was able to get a throw-in for Liverpool via deflection. Liverpool are overloading on the ball side. With literally all three of their main attackers very close to the throw-in on the left side of the field. Robertson finds Firmino on the throw-in. Back to Robertson, who cuts in, is instantly cut out by the South Korean maestro, who gets the ball back from a beautiful touch by Harry Kane. Back, Henderson wins it. Henderson with the rip. It falls to Firmino. Firmino has it on his right foot. He can't find Henderson. Has it outside to Trent Alexander-Arnold, capable of whipping in a good ball. It is deflected out for a Liverpool corner. Let's go live on Insta one more time. We have a Liverpool corner inside. out only as far as Salah at the edge of the box. Salah hits it with his left foot. It's deflected and goes out for another Liverpool corner. Hugo Lloris unable to secure the ball in the box. Salah wasn't able to really get a full hold of that with his left foot, and more so looks like a last-ditch effort to win another corner. 42 minutes. We have 3 minutes left in regulation in the half. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 0 at the Metropolitano Stadium in Madrid. UEFA Champions League Final 2019. Your coverage provided by the ODDCAST podcast. Salah sends in a corner only as far as the near post, where Son is able to deflect it out. Only goes as far as Robertson. Robertson able to secure a throw-in for Liverpool. What's up, Trey Goddess? What's up, Garrison? What's up, OSC? Tune in, hit that link in our bio to watch us live on YouTube. We're commentating the match. We're commentating Champions League final. Trent Alexander-Arnold back to Matip. Matip finds Virgil van Dijk along that back line. Virgil van Dijk looking for Henderson. Doesn't go to Henderson. He plays the ball forward, finding Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the flank, putting in a low ball to Salah that only finds the defender. Fabinho and Henderson have committed some sort of foul in midfield. Now here we have on the side, we see Lucas Moura warming up. Lucas Moura obviously hit the famous hat trick against Ajax in the second leg of the Champions League semifinal. Tottenham have the ball in their half, only to lose it. Harry Kane goes down with what the ref called was a dive onto Mohamed Salah, who's putting pressure on. Mohamed Salah putting pressure on. Back pass to Hugo Lloris, who finds Danny Rose. Back to Vertonghen, who finds Danny Rose again. Danny Rose able to play it along the left flank. Danny Rose has been very good. Finds Dele Alli along that wing. Dele Alli taking it up against Joel Matip. Fabinho coming back. Can he find Son? No, he cannot. Overweighted through ball, and he only finds Alisson, the Liverpool keeper. Alisson, short distribution out left to Robertson. Dele Alli has not gotten himself into the match enough for us. Henderson has a heap of space in the midfield. He elects to turn back and pass it back to Virgil van Dijk, who always seems to be directing traffic among the four backs. Goes to Matip, who goes to Alisson, who goes back to Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk back to Alisson. What's up, Future Baseball? What's up, Ruben? Check our YouTube live stream. We're calling the match. Sadio Mane goes down. I don't know if it was a slip or if he says he was pushed, but it's nothing called by the ref. Hugo Lloris gets the ball, finds Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier finds Harry Winks, who immediately goes back to Kieran Trippier. He's looking for Christian Eriksen. No, it was Harry Kane. He was looking for Harry Kane, who had made a run on the right flank. Kieran Trippier has a throw-in halfway through on the Spurs half about. He finds Christian Eriksen, who goes back to Kieran Trippier, who only finds Firmino, who gets it somehow to Mohamed Salah, losing the ball on an attempted pass. It's a rip. Eriksen! Eriksen tried to put it on his left foot and rip it. MMT, what's up? Christian Eriksen really has not been involved in the match the way you'd like to see a playmaker like him be involved. He tried to put that one on his left foot, absolutely flubs it. Really, really, really an ugly looking strike from a really quality player, able to really, bury stuff with his left foot. I mean, that went about 10 yards over. Sadio Mane is able to find Salah on a wayward header. Salah gives it away on his first touch to Danny Rose. Danny Rose goes back to Harry Winks. Harry Winks across the back. He's looking for Alderweireld, who finds Vertonghen. Vertonghen to Alderweireld. Alderweireld to Trippier. Trippier going forward. He's finding Son. Is he finding? No, he's not. I'll tell you what, folks. The development has not been so great. What's up, Flight Deck? MMT Fitness, best Muay Thai in the game. Okay, now we have Vertonghen with the ball, who seems to be recovered nicely from his shoulder injury. We always like to see that. Never rooting for anyone to get injured again. Harry Winks has the ball in Tottenham's half. He finds Danny Rose for a back pass. Danny Rose looking on the flank. He finds Dele Alli on the flank. Dele Alli's unable to do anything with it. Trent Alexander-Arnold wins back the ball and is able to make a clearance. I thought that looked like a corner, to be quite honest. What's up, JP DeJong? Go on our YouTube. Go on the link in the bio and tune into our YouTube live coverage of the UEFA Champions League final. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to us. Thank you very much. Comment, like, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Help support. All right, folks. We have halftime at the Metropolitano. All right, so I'm going to give you some halftime points that I want to talk about. Right, and then I'm going to take a brief break. Got to use the old restroom. But, gosh, I found this half very, very unexciting. All the action happened in the first minute with Sissoko giving away a penalty via a handball in the box. Salah able very competently to put away the penalty as you would expect from a player of his quality, bearing it in the right of the net. Keeper guessed the right way, but still could not correctly, get there with any effect on the ball. You would say. But yeah, the takeaway from the half so far is, I don't know. I wish I could come up with the takeaway half. It does not feel like a Champions League final, though. I'll tell you that much. Goodness gracious. I know I'm sounding pretty negative, but I don't know what else to say. Hey, what's up, folks? So the takeaways from the first half, obviously Liverpool up 1-0 on a penalty from Mo Salah. Frankly, very unexciting half. I have to say I'm highly, highly unimpressed with Tottenham's game plan. I don't know if they have the inability to execute it. I don't know if they just game plan completely incorrectly. I really don't like how they're playing. I don't like the fact that I've said Vertonghen to Alderweireld about 45 times in the match. Those are their two center backs. I mean, you can't score a goal if your two center backs are constantly passing it back to one another. You don't have to watch soccer to understand that. You can watch any sport and say, well, if you stay in your own half and only pass it to each other, how are we going to score? And yeah, that's fine when you're playing in a match that isn't going to have a winner, right? Okay, Premier League doesn't have winners sometimes. Sometimes teams tie and the match doesn't go to overtime. Here, the match is going to go to overtime if you draw. And then if you draw in overtime, it's going to go to penalties. So someone's going to have to win. I don't know what the heck Tottenham's game plan was. If they were just hoping to draw the match until they get into penalties and then hope Hugo Lloris does his work in between the sticks. But it's frankly, I don't know. They look lethargic. They look uninterested. They don't look like they're creating anything. On the other end of the stick, Liverpool really haven't been able to put together any string of plays. They haven't been able to link up play in the midfield. They haven't been able to link up play in the midfield to the attacking. Now, again, you could say that they're up 1-0, but they're up 1-0 because of sloppy play from Sissoko in the box getting his hand on the ball. I mean, I'm frankly frustrated with the two teams. I don't think they've been giving us our dollar's worth in the Champions League final. I'm talking about it like it's pay-per-view or something, but that's my takeaway. I don't know what to say. I'm really frustrated by the two teams' lackluster performance, though. Very, very frustrated. I wanted to call a much more exciting match. Of course, everyone would like to have seen an exciting match. It was the one thing that I said in my Champions League build-up that I really was fairly confident in the fact that this was going to be an exciting match. Both of these teams kind of bring it. Well, boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, goodness gracious me, oh my! This could have put me back to sleep. And now here we have the pundits. We have Steve Nash who gets the call in games now. It's like, dude, they're just letting everyone call it. So now we're gonna go through some highlights. We have the early handball at the corner of the box. Sadio Mane wins the handball by putting in a ball. Sissoko clearly was pointing at someone with his hands. I mean, for me, you could make the argument that that was not a penalty. Uh, but hey, the ref gives it and you put it away. You know, no one's going to kick a ball over the crossbar because they don't want to win a penalty because they don't think it's equitable. Um, like you're going to put it away. So that's the ref's decision. Commend Mohamed Salah on a great penalty. And again, Hugo Lloris went the right way. Salah was just that much better. Here's an interesting rip from Jordan Henderson from outside the box, kind of going left outside of the box. That was always going to be pretty easy for Hugo Lloris, but hey, you know what? It could have beaten him. It would have beaten Loris Karius last year. So, oh, that's messed up. I shouldn't talk smack. But you know, again, I'm gonna talk a little more smack because I really don't think the teams are playing up to what I would consider their potential. Um, with what I this is my thought. I think Tottenham dictated the pace, but the pace was dictated and it was terrible. Like it was not a good pace. It wasn't interesting. Liverpool played into their pace instead of actually attacking and pursuing. And I don't know if they don't want to get caught out in a potential counterattack where Liverpool are afraid of throwing too many men forward and then getting caught in a counter via Harry Kane, via Dele Alli, via Heung-min Son, via Christian Eriksen. Trippier seems to be the only one interested in getting up the pitch. Danny Rose has done a little bit of work getting up the pitch himself. But we've seen that from Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robertson on the opposite end. We did say that this would be an interesting battle of the left and right backs, and so far that's actually been the most interesting aspect of the game, the most interesting dynamic of the match. When I'm talking about the left and right backs, for all of those out there who don't watch soccer, those guys are the guys on the flanks of the defense, so the far defenders. And what's really interesting in the modern day, especially in English football, what's been happening a lot more is those left and right defensive players often make huge runs up the left and right side of the field to provide crosses or to cut in and take a shot of their own in the attacking position. And we have seen that today. We've seen both Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robertson both put in balls and also take shots of their own from pretty far out. Again, Robertson's testing Hugo Lloris. Trent Alexander-Arnold's sailing just left of the keeper, but neither of them really challenged Hugo Lloris. You'd like to ideally see them get in a position to play in more balls, especially Robertson playing in that ball to potentially Bobby Firmino for a late tucking header. Thanks so much for watching. The champions! Hello, hello. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool Tottenham Champions League final. Come on. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool Tottenham Champions League final. Come on. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool Tottenham Champions League final. Come on. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool Tottenham Champions League final. Come on. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool Tottenham Champions League final. Come on. Join us live right now. The link is in the bio. We're live commentating the game. Liverpool. What's up, folks? We're back. Sorry about that. You know, you got to promote. We're back, though. We got the tunnel cam going on. Again, you know, I want to give some quick takeaway points. Boring. Was the handball deserved? You can make the argument yes or no. Seriously, you can. Based on who you support, that's probably who you're going to argue for. If you're a Tottenham fan, you'll say no. If you're a Liverpool fan, you'll say yes. I say that's totally within the ref's discretion to give or not to give, and you know that's why referee selection is so key for the finals, for any match. That's something, an aspect maybe that people don't know. Other than that, I really think Tottenham, I mean, they're down 1 now, so they have to push the envelope, but they have to push the envelope much more than they were doing in the first half. Harry Kane was a non-factor, and you know, he had 11 touches in the first half, which is the fewest in the entire team. You know, that just proves the point. So join us for the second half, and we appreciate you taking the time to watch. Gonna just tell everyone on IG to do the same. You know what? I'll go live for them the whole time. Woo! All right. We have kickoff. What's up? We're going live. We got the second half coming. Let's see if Danielle at gmail.com. Liverpool's coming out of the tunnel. So, I don't know what that means. All right, Firmino, Salah, and Mane are coming out as one. You like to see that. You like to see the attacking team all united. Yep, 1-0 so far. I know, trust me. Go in the link in our bio, and you can watch the full commentary of the match. Join us. I'll be commenting back to whatever you want to say. So definitely join us, please. You can comment live. So go on my YouTube channel. Just type in the ODDCAST. You hope it goes to pens. No, I don't. I don't really like penalties in the final, to be honest. But I totally respect your opinion. Joined. Love it. Joined. Welcome. Say something. Tell us where you're watching from. Second half is about to get underway. Let's go, folks. Oh, gosh. Need to get my phone charger. Hold on. Sorry. The phone is dying. Sorry, I tried to go live with you and it didn't work. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not just lying about that. And we have kickoff of the second half of the Champions League final. We are in business, folks. 2 viewers watching. Hey, let us know where you're watching from. Where's everyone? Where is... All right. Let's go. All right, Trippier playing that advanced position again. And it's deflected. One back by Liverpool and given away by Liverpool. This has really been the theme of the match. I'm watching Illinois versus Jackson. Oh, gosh. Tune into the Champions League final and throw the ODDCAST companion on. All right. Who is that with the freaking ball? Is that Harry Winks now? Gosh, I can't even see. They're playing so deep. Harry Winks onto Danny Rose on that left flank, who goes back to Vertonghen, who goes to Alderweireld. I'm so sick of saying that pass. I mean, we get it. Jeez Louise. Son with the ball in an advanced position. He goes back. Trippier puts a ball in deep in the box. Dele Alli keeps it alive. Only gets as far as Trent Alexander-Arnold, who clears the ball out. Alderweireld gets the ball, and who's he going to pass to? I bet Vertonghen. Oh, no, Vertonghen's telling him to pass it. Oh, and he passes to Vertonghen anyway. Oh, my. Vertonghen goes back to the keeper. Hugo Lloris has the ball. All right. Hugo Lloris, pretty decent distribution for a keeper. Oh, he finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane with the ball. Harry Kane in the box. Harry Kane unable to find any Tottenham teammates in the box. It's sailed by Dele Alli, and it's sailed by Hyun-Min Song. So, I love college baseball more. That's all good. No worries. This match only happens once a year, though. All right, here we go. Header defended by Trippier, but Liverpool advanced more close to the halfway line. Takes another header, and it only goes so far as Alderweireld. Alderweireld clears the ball up forward, goes to Virgil van Dijk, who gets the ball to Fabinho, who gives it away again. Trippier gives the ball away again on a wayward pass down the flank, looking for his South Korean teammate. Pochettino has taken his jacket off. He looks a little more serious now. He looks a little PO'd. Let's see where the question. What's the question? Who do you think is going to the College World Series? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know enough to make a. I really don't know enough to make a respectable answer. I will do my research though, and I'll get back to you on that. I will. All right, let's go. Come on. I mean, look, I'll tell you, there's Vertonghen again clearing the ball out as far as, getting it close to Dele Alli, but Dele Alli just can't keep it in bounds. Liverpool now have a throw-in in Tottenham's half. It's really, if you're watching the match, you're going to know exactly what I'm saying, but it's just quite odd. It's quite odd that they seemingly are not interested in really getting it out of their half. Liverpool now with the throw-in from Trent Alexander-Arnold to Salah. Salah's unable to break free and get to the ball. Cleared by, looks like Harry Winks. Salah now coming along. Firmino to Fabinho. Fabinho unable to keep the ball in bounds as he passes it waywardly to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Baseball's awesome. I love baseball too. All right. Danny Rose with the throw-in from Tottenham's half. He finds Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen lays it off for Harry Kane, who is taken down by Gini Wijnaldum in midfield. They help each other up. Gini Wijnaldum pats him on the chest. That's the stuff you like to see. No card from anything. I'll tell you what. That's pretty bad. He need Harry Kane in the back of the knee. That could have been an easy yellow card. Sometimes I do think in soccer and football, if you show remorse and the referee shows you help the other player up, I think a lot of times they're less inclined to give you a card. Oh, here's a beautiful. No offside. Ah, it's an offside from the ref. Never mind. Okay, sorry. I thought I missed something big. Yeah, Son just barely offsides on that free kick. You could clearly see that's something that Tottenham worked out on the training pitch. So I love college sports more than professional. I can see that. It's all about the love of the game at that point, you know? All right, Danny Rose with a throw-in opportunity. Looks like second half. We haven't really said any of the Liverpool attack. Fabinho wins it via chest in his own half. Trent Alexander-Arnold looking for Salah on the right flank. Salah unable to secure the ball. Danny Rose now has the ball on the left flank. Danny Rose finds a teammate, Dele Alli, on the left flank, who finds Sissoko making a run. Sissoko onto Christian Eriksen on the left flank. Sissoko making an overlapping run on his left. Christian Eriksen able to find Harry Winks, who's making a run. Harry Winks tries to cut back across. Andy Robertson snuffs it out with a wonderful tackle. Andy Robertson forward to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane clears back to Andy Robertson, who clears it on the left side for a Tottenham throw-in. We're seeing a little more pace out of the game. I love it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Throwing for Liverpool in their own half. Andy Robertson finds Sadio Mane, who goes back to Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson switches the field of play, finding Trent Alexander-Arnold advancing just beyond Tottenham's half. Alexander-Arnold takes the ball up the right flank. Alexander-Arnold puts in a looping ball, hoping to find Salah just beyond him. It finds Sadio Mane, though, who's making an overlapping run on the left wing. Sadio Mane right by the corner flag. He passes in and he finds Gini Wijnaldum at the edge of the box, who goes back to Roberto Firmino, who's playing way out of position. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho taking it in. Fabinho shot on goal. It's deflected. Hugo Lloris is able to keep it away from being a corner for Liverpool. It's getting a little more interesting now. Lloris rolls it out only as far as Outerworld, who finds Vertonghen. Vertonghen goes to Sissoko. Back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen is going to pass to Outerworld, I bet. He passed to Outerworld. What did I tell you? Outerworld and Vertonghen. Oh, Gini Wijnaldum in the midfield. He has an opportunity to pass to Salah in space. Salah gets the ball in space on the right side of the box. Salah able to put it on his left foot. It's blocked by Vertonghen. Only goes as far as Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum finds Henderson, who finds Fabinho. Fabinho plays it on the left to Robertson. Robertson gets his on his left foot for the cross. Robertson plays in the cross. He finds where... Oh my gosh, he was looking for Sadio Mane to get in front of the keeper. Lloris makes an absolutely stunning save to keep the ball out of the net. Outerworld advancing the ball upfield. Oh no, excuse me, that's Vertonghen. Outerworld now. Or is that Trippier? Gosh, I can't even tell anymore. That was Harry Winks. I'm an idiot. All right. Harry Winks looking. Oh, he finds Dele Alli in the box. Dele Alli able to turn the ball around. Dele Alli blocked. What a block by Joel Matip. Beautiful blocks on both ends of the field. One from Vertonghen, one from Matip on Liverpool's end. It could have been Virgil van Dijk, to be honest. Who do you think is going to win the College World Series? I know I just jumped. So, all right, here we go. Eriksen has the ball in his own half. He finds Vertonghen, who finds Outerworld. What a surprise. Outerworld has the ball. Outerworld's finding Danny Rose far forward on the left flank. It's a wonderful ball. Danny Rose looking to put the ball on. He switches to his right foot, catches Trent out. Is the ref having any of it? The ref's playing the advantage. Ref's playing the advantage. It's cleared out by Joel Matip. Let's see if he goes back and gives Trent a card. Danny Rose is still on the floor. I think he's making a bit of a meal out of that. I really don't like when soccer players do this. That was not, like, you don't go, that was just absolutely such an acting job. The ball from Robertson where he's looking for Sadio Mane to step a little more in front of the keeper, though. Oh, it gets loose even. And then look at this block by Vertonghen subsequently. Beautiful block, able to stay with his legs together. Salah unable to curl the ball around. Another beautiful sliding tackle. Let's see if we see the block from Virgil van Dijk on the other end. Nope. All right. Liverpool fans no doubt singing the famous Ale 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 song. This is an absolutely beautiful stadium, I do have to say. Lloris has the ball. Lloris distributes it out. He's looking for Harry Kane, it looks like. Goes way over Harry Kane's head. Virgil van Dijk heads it back to Henderson. Henderson heads the ball forward. Unable to find anyone, but Sadio Mane gets it in the deflection, who gives it away. Sadio Mane is sunning. Son has it in his own box, in Liverpool box. Son has it. He's able to fake back. Son is able to win a corner for Tottenham. He is a miraculous player, I'll tell you that right now. What's up, Trevor? Going live. Apple Baseball. Uh-oh. Yo! I'm on an Instagram live right now. Yeah, I learned. I'm commentating the Liverpool match. No, you're all good. It's all good. You got. Hey, what's up, everyone? Say hi to Trevor. What's up, Dave? Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The weather's finally picking up a little. It's been weird. It's been like kind of raining half the time. It's been odd. It's been odd. Yeah, it's That's awesome. Yeah, dude, everything's going great. Everything's going great. Just, steady trying to build, trying to figure out new things. I mean, I see you grinding. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude, so I think I'm going to be out in Denver like the whole time. You saw me on the golf course. I know, I'm terrible. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Dude, I saw him post those. Yeah, I think he posted like a story about it a while back. Let's go. Dude, that's so sick. Beautiful. Oh, what's up? Chandler Press is in here. Put it in the hole. All right, I'll talk to you soon, Trev. The man himself, Trevor, Abo Bats, Abo Baseball, the best custom bats in the game, about to take over the game. Already doing so. Back to the matter at hand, though. So, some substitutions I have to let you know about. One thing that Psychic Mike talked about yesterday. He talked about Divock Origi coming into the game, who just came into the game for Roberto Firmino. Divock Origi, the Belgian, is in the game. James Milner, James Milner's coming on. You got to think Henderson's probably coming off. Dele Alli is looking a little tired. All right. Everyone go to, by the way, hold on. Everyone go to abobaseball.com. That's abobaseball.com. Please. Whether it's bats, shirts, hats, it's one of the dopest baseball resources. Trevor's the dopest guy. He hand makes the bats himself. And abobaseball.com is the place to go. It's awesome. And if you're in the Canada area, you know, always be sure to check out London Majors and stuff like that. All right. Joel Matip with the ball. Joel Matip goes forward. Joel Matip finds Henderson, who finds Divock Origi. Divock takes a huge touch, but can he get around? Can he get back to the ball? No, he cannot. Tune in on YouTube for the full commentary live stream, folks. Please, please, please. We appreciate you. But I'm about to hop off here. Oh, they're playing with fire in front of the goal. Hugo Lloris sends the ball through to Vertonghen, who finds Harry Winks. Harry Winks getting chased down by Divock Origi. Harry Winks able to break free. He finds Dele Alli, who only gets it as far as Danny Rose. Danny Rose nutmegs Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a great ball forward, but it's dealt with by Virgil van Dijk, the PFA Player of the Year, the best defensive player in the English Premier League and maybe in the world. VVD clears it, but only finds Danny Rose. Danny Rose puts it back in, but only finds Virgil van Dijk, who's looking for Salah. Oh, Salah looks like he's taken down. The ref does not call it. Salah wanted the foul. The ref did not have any part. Did not want to have any part of that. Harry Winks with the ball now in his own half, just advancing towards the center of the field. He is able to just get it away before the Liverpool pressure makes him turn it over. They have to back pass to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris to Vertonghen. Vertonghen just sitting on the ball, doing nothing of any interest. Vertonghen goes forward to only find Joel Matip, who gives the ball to Fabinho. Fabinho's immediately fouled by Harry Kane in the middle of the park. I mean, goodness gracious me, oh my! This is really, gosh. Lucas Moura looks set to come on. Pochettino is giving him instructions on the side of the pitch. Got to think he's probably going to replace Harry Kane, given the fact that they haven't played well together. And the substitution is being allowed to be made by the referee. Oh no, it looks like Harry Winks will make way. Or is that Trippier? It's Harry Winks. Harry Winks will make way for Lucas Moura. So you have to think that Tottenham are going to play much more of an attacking style now with Lucas Moura and Harry Kane both in. Both have played forward. Look, he's giving instructions. He immediately adopts a more attacking role, lining up with Son and Harry Kane and Dele Alli at the top of the field. Winks was playing more alongside of the defensive men, like just kind of behind Sissoko almost, as it were. Trippier with the ball. Trippier finds Eriksen in the middle of the park. Eriksen advances it up past the midfield to get deflected, finding Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson back to Alisson. Alisson has the ball, avoids the pressure by Kane by getting it back to Robertson. Robertson to Fabinho. Fabinho finds Milner. Milner to Divock Origi. Divock Origi leaves it for Sadio Mane, who dodges a tackle. Sadio Mane passes it across the field for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold inventing the ball up the field. He puts in a ball. Brilliant clearance by Alderweireld in the box before the ball could get in. UEFA Champions League live from the Metropolitano in Madrid. Tune in on TNT if you have the chance to watch the companion. All right, Trent Alexander-Arnold with the throw-in. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the throw-in. Deep in Liverpool's half. Divock Origi making a run. He finds... Oh, wow, that would have been brilliant. What an industrious run by James Milner on the baseline of the field, almost to find a brilliant, brilliant cutting line. Alexander-Arnold simply giving the ball away in an odd position. Hugo Lloris trying to get the ball out, finding Danny Rose, but only finding Henderson. Danny Rose actually able to win the ball. Danny Rose finding what looks to be Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura distributes the ball out right to Trippier. Trippier looking for Sissoko. Trippier finds Sissoko on the right. No, he finds the out-of-bounds marker. Ball to Liverpool, throw in Liverpool's half. The ball in the center of the field. Sadio Mane approaching. He's getting marked by Christian Eriksen. Sadio Mane cuts inside. He's able to find a lane. Left Christian Eriksen in the wind. He finds Mo Salah. Mo Salah to James Milner. James Milner misses just wide. There you go. There we see more of the Liverpool attack that we've been accustomed to seeing. Let's see. I got questions. Which sport do I like the most? College soccer. It won't let me press. I don't know. Every time it won't let me add you in live either. It's weird as heck. I'm seriously trying. I'm not just saying it. Which sport do I like the most? I like all sports, but I don't know. I watch everything. I watch everything from cricket to F1 to baseball, basketball, soccer. I literally watch everything. All right. Tottenham deep in their own half. Eriksen back to Vertonghen, who finds Alderweireld. Alderweireld looking, plays the ball deep. He's looking for Dele Alli. Dele Alli defended by Trent Alexander-Arnold, who gets a lucky bounce, but it goes only so far to find Kane, who now is bringing it in the box. Finds Danny Rose. Danny Rose puts the ball on off his left foot. Oh, it bounces off of James Milner's face. And down to Matip, who clears the ball. Vertonghen. Vertonghen back past to Lloris. Trippier forward. No, only finding Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk on to Fabinho, who gets fouled. Oh no, he doesn't. I don't know why the referee put his hand up. Trippier back to Alderweireld, who finds Vertonghen for the 77th time in this match. Vertonghen looks forward. Beautiful ball into Trippier. Trippier putting in a late ball. Oh my goodness, no one was there to receive it in the box. Danny Rose puts the ball in looking. No one there to receive the ball in the box. A little too high and fast. Ball in again. Easily claimed by Alisson right in front of Kane. A little too close to the keeper. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful ball outside to Mohamed Salah, who gets the ball inside the box. Mohamed Salah puts the ball in. Divock Origi doesn't find it. Sadio Mane. No, beautiful defense by Tottenham in the end of the day to save an easy goal. Sissoko looks absolutely knackered. Trippier looks absolutely knackered. I mean, Sissoko could barely get up, it looks like. Jeez Louise. This has been, I'll tell you what, I was talking a lot of smack, but look at this ball by Alisson. Distribution by the Brazilian keeper is absolutely majestic. That's the one thing you might say between the two Brazilian keepers of Alisson and Ederson of Man City. Probably Ederson might be a tiny bit better at just pure shot stopping. His size is just insane, but Alisson's distribution is otherworldly. Look at this development here. Back to James Milner, who just puts it a little bit far right of the post. Liverpool fans wishing that one went through. That would have almost sealed it. We are 71 minutes in, folks, to the UEFA Champions League final. Ball in. Finds Origi, everyone putting their hand up. I love that. Trippier with the throw in deep in Tottenham's half. Trippier back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen back to Lloris. Heavy pressure from Salah. Back to Vertonghen, clears it. Vertonghen looking for Danny Rose on the left side. Finds Danny Rose on the left side. Only on to Mora. Mora advancing it almost into the center of the pitch. Mora baits James Milner, who fails to receive the 1-2. Salah getting oh no, Hugo Lloris keen and quick to advance to his own box and defend it. That was a almost brilliant ball, but a little too much weight on the through ball, you would definitely have to say. I'll tell you what, that looked like it was in for a second. Dele Alli just didn't put quite enough mustard on it. It's a beautiful ball from Heung-min Son. Dele Alli just tries to chip him. You got to think if that goes back post, it has an actual chance of beating the Brazilian keeper. But it's really just not enough mustard on the ball. All right, here we go. Here's the substitution. Sissoko is coming off. He looked absolutely worn out. So Sissoko for Eric Dyer, it looks like. The England defensive midfielder coming on. See if Dyer can be a difference maker for Tottenham. Kane gives the ball to Alisson to restart the game. 73 minutes played, almost 74 minutes played. Hugo Lloris with the ball. Salah giving it away to Dele Alli in his own half. Dele Alli on to Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura finding Trippier. No, he is finding Andrew Robertson, who's now pressing forward. Andrew Robertson pressing forward, looking for Salah on the right side. Salah finds it. Salah switching it onto his left foot. He passes it in the box. It's hit out by, looks like to be Alderweireld. Back to Moura. Moura finds Dele Alli. Dele Alli onto Son. Harry Kane running to the left of Son. Son pushing forward. Son by himself. Beautiful defense by Virgil van Dijk to clear it out for a Tottenham corner. Ball in by Harry Kane. Cleared back to Harry Kane. He's looking for someone on the back post. He finds Virgil van Dijk. That's not who he wanted. Virgil van Dijk clears it out to Sadio Mane, who gives it back to Trippier. Trippier onto Alderweireld. Alderweireld finding Son on the back post. They're claiming a handball. Referee gives them handball. Son complains. He throws the ball against his chest in a fit of anger. It seems to be, you wouldn't want, I don't know why he's wasting time. They're down. Theoretically, you don't want to waste time when you're losing. Let's see, was it a hand? That's beautiful defense by Virgil van Dijk in any event. Ball forward. Origi not there. Back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen passing it forward. Eriksen advancing the ball across the pitch. Unable to find Trippier making a run. Sadio Mane controls the ball near the Liverpool half. Back to Robertson. Robertson finding Salah. No, he's not finding Salah. He's finding Hugo Lloris. Lloris distributes the ball back out to Trippier. Trippier on the right flank. Back in to Dyer. Dyer placing a long ball through, and he's unable to find anyone but Alisson, the Liverpool goalkeeper. Alisson plays it back out to James Milner. Trent Alexander-Arnold making an overlapping run beyond him. Finds Trent Alexander. Trent Alexander tries to play the ball forward for Henderson, but gets deflected out of bounds. Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp seems to be giving instructions about playing four-back. Alderweireld with the ball in the back, advancing forward, finding Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer playing it forward. Eric Dyer finding Dele Alli on the left flank. Dele Alli back to Eric Dyer, who goes back to Christian Eriksen, who's adopted a more defensive role. Eriksen finding Danny Rose. Back to Eriksen. Eriksen looking for those long diagonal balls, it seems to be. Eriksen on to Alderweireld. Alderweireld goes back to Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen looking to advance the ball forward. Finding Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer moving back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen finding Dele Alli, who quickly lays the ball back to Danny Rose. Danny Rose for Harry Kane. Harry Kane playing a deep ball through to Kieran Trippier on the Kieran Trippier with the ball in, finding Dele Alli. Dele Alli unable to bring the ball into the crossbar. Goal kick for Liverpool. You have to say it is quite a beautiful ball in by Trippier. Really puts it, in a place where Dele Alli can, win that, but he's just unable to get fully over it to bring the ball down. Kind of mistimes the header a bit, you have to say. Goal kick makes it back to Tottenham. Son with the ball. Son gets dispossessed by Virgil van Dijk, who clears it forward to Origi. Origi playing the ball forward. Looking for Mo Salah. Unable to find Mo Salah, who anticipates a back pass to the keeper. Unable to take advantage of his anticipation, though. Christian Eriksen with the ball advancing forward towards the half, passes over the half, getting the ball to Dele Alli. Dele Alli turns it back towards the center of the field. Dele Alli looking for Son. Son with the ball. Son takes a shot from deep. Son parried by Alisson. Back to... Oh, what a save! It made it far, only as far as Lucas Moura, who takes a shot with his right foot that came off rather weak. Alisson able to save and hold on to the ball. 10 minutes left in the match, plus extra time. 10 minutes left in regulation. Liverpool up 1-0. Origi trying to find Salah, making a run, able to find him. Son with the ball. Son crossing the halfway point, finding Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen onto Dele Alli on the left side of the pitch. Dele Alli advancing the ball forward, slowly but surely. Dele Alli turns, fakes. On to Son. Son cuts around Fabinho. Son lining up for a shot. Son takes a shot with his left foot, and it is absolutely weak. Son looks down in frustration. he knows he's a player of better quality than that. Looking forward for Salah. Salah making a run. Well defended by Vertonghen. Vertonghen goes back to Lloris, who only can clear it out for a Liverpool throw in deep in the Tottenham half. Liverpool have made 2 substitutions. Tottenham have made, I believe, 2 substitutions as well. So each team has 1 substitution left. Who will they choose? Really a great save right there against Son. This shot was never going to really bother Alisson, but the first save against Heung-min Son was quite good by the Brazilian keeper. Dele Alli has come off. Dele Alli has switched with Fernando Llorente. I had a feeling he would come in. I said he might come in. So we're now seeing Fernando Llorente in the game. He's going to play alongside Harry Kane up top, trying to provide that presence to head the ball for the runners to come across the halfway line. So he's going to try to win those aerial duels. We saw in the second half of Ajax, he won, I believe, 12 out of 15 of his aerial duels. Corner in by James Milner, cleared away instantly by Son. Only as far as Salah at the top of the box, who hits a looping ball back to Son. Son clears it as far as Robertson. Robertson heads it in, eventually falling to Henderson in midfield. Henderson with the ball. Henderson with the touch. Henderson with the shot that I could have made. I could have made that look maybe better. All right, Trippier with the ball on the right side of the field. Trippier advancing the ball up the right side of the field. Trippier back passes. Eric Dyer with the ball. Eric Dyer advancing. No, he's not. He's going back to Alderweireld, who goes to Vertonghen for the 40,000th time this match. Alderweireld looking back towards Eric Dyer. If Vertonghen was there, he would have passed to him. Eric Dyer onto Eriksen. Trippier, ball in. Trippier looking for Llorente on the far post. Doesn't find him. Llorente with the ball in the box. The ref looks to be very confused. I don't know exactly what's going on, but the ref is listening into his microphone piece. They're seeing if it was a foul on Danny Rose. I mean, I don't know where the foul. It's just like he clips his leg and then in midair he throws his legs back. It's just quite preposterous. So now there's a Tottenham free kick on the edge of the box. And I would have said that if it was a Liverpool player too. But, you know, stop enhancing fouls. Like, a foul is already bad enough. You don't have to throw your legs back and make it so dramatic. Christian Eriksen lining up on his right foot. The referee now regulating the wall of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah to make sure that they are the allotted 10 yards away by putting a spray paint mark in the grass. Alisson is now lining up his wall according to his post. Llorente is being marked by Matip in the box. We see Kane being marked by Milner. Actually, it looks like Robertson, excuse me. Milner looks like he's watching Llorente as well. Eriksen puts the ball in. It's a wonderful ball, parried by Alisson at the far post. It was definitely looked like it was a shot on goal, but you have to give it up. It was a wonderful shot from Christian Eriksen. Pochettino looks on. Kieran Trippier lining up the corner from the right side of the pitch. Vertonghen is in the box. Alderweireld is in the box. Alderweireld making a run front post. It's in! Oh my goodness. You would have really liked to have thought Son would finish that on the back post. Lucas Moore getting the first touch. It was beyond Alisson if it was on target. Trent Alexander-Arnold assuring Liverpool to calm down. You see this here. It goes. Lucas Moura makes a beautiful touch with the back foot. Son just unable to get over the ball to bring it down. Right here is the save from Alisson on the beautiful free kick from Christian Eriksen. Alisson really always had that pegged. Pochettino frustrated. Salah unable to control a beautiful ball through, only finding Hugo Lloris, who distributes the ball back towards Alisson. The keepers are playing a bit of pass. Alisson looking to distribute. Alisson taking his sweet time. Alisson distributing it wide left to Andy Robertson, who brings the ball up the field past the Liverpool half. Andrew Robertson now looking for Divock Origi. No, he's looking for Salah in the box. Danny Rose with a brilliant header. Might not have really needed to do that, but you have to think that Salah could have really gotten there, and then who knows what would have happened with it. Auto-railed, getting tended to on the side, it looks like, while Liverpool line up for a corner kick via James Milner. James Milner at the ready. Is that Trent Alexander approaching for a short corner? Trent Alexander approaching. Backing off now. James Milner puts the ball in. And oh, Virgil van Dijk takes a rip. Gets blocked. Matip. Origi! 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 Mystic Mike was right. Mike the psychic called it. He said Divock Origi would have an effect. The Belgian puts the second goal in for Liverpool with only 3 minutes to play in regulation off of a deflection from a James Milner kick. Alisson beats the Liverpool FC crest upon his chest. Robertson looking on in disbelief. It is absolute pandemonium at the Metropolitano. Kieran Trippier getting the ball back, trying to return his men to center field. Origi pumps his fist. Salah tapping him on the head. Origi has been an absolute revelation for Liverpool in the late second half of the season. Tottenham fans look on in despair. Liverpool fans look on in absolute disbelief and absolute triumph. The ball's deflected off Virgil van Dijk. They cannot clear it. Matip wins it back. First time touch. Origi hits it with his left foot, burying it in the right side of the net. And it's 2-0 Liverpool in the Champions League final. Liverpool with a firm grasp on the trophy. What a finish! It goes all the way across the face of the keeper. Wow. 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 No foul. Danny Rose takes it, gets it back. Unable to control it inside the box is Llorente. Tottenham need to score quick if they hope to do anything. As of now, Origi is the Champions League hero for Liverpool. It's miraculous as red flares go around the Metropolitano. Liverpool fans start to chant, "Ale, ale, ale." Joe Gomez is being brought in. Jurgen Klopp is still barking directions at his team, telling them, go here, go there. Again, the first touch is by Son on the far post. You have to say the inability to clear it there is what really does Tottenham in. Once Origi gets it on his left foot and puts some power behind it, it was always going to find the right panel of the net. Liverpool fans in absolute hysteria. Look at that celebration by the 27 from Liverpool, who is barely even on the team plans in this summer. You like to think he's in the team plans now after becoming a hero for Liverpool. Alisson Becker gets to his knees on the other end, pointing 2 fingers in the air. Henderson, the captain of Liverpool, celebrating. Origi heads it on for Salah. Salah unable to secure it as Vertonghen heads it towards Alderweireld, who heads it back towards Lloris to secure the ball. Lloris gets the ball. Joe Gomez has come on for Sadio Mane. You have to say Sadio Mane didn't factor in too much, except for creating the situation by which Liverpool got their 1-0 lead, so I guess he did. Ball forward by Tottenham, looking for Llorente. Llorente is unable to win the aerial duel. 5 minutes left in stoppage time after the 90. Tottenham look absolutely gassed. Eric Dyer was just on his, basically in a crouch position. Llorente pushing Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk did not like that. Alisson's able to secure the ball, telling his players to move forward, holding the ball as long as possible without the ref getting him a yellow card. Alisson clears the ball forward, high in the air, not going to go to a Liverpool man. Vertonghen able to head the ball, but only so far as Gomez, who flubs it. It's one back in the half by Kane. Kane puts it on his left foot, goes down. He wants a penalty. The ref is having none of it. It's not a penalty. Liverpool still with the firm grasp on the game. 1 minute has gone by in stoppage time. The ball now going forward in the Liverpool half. Not as far as any Liverpool players' feet. Matip able to clear the ball out for a Tottenham corner. Harry Kane here. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, come on. That's whoever was watching that knows that was not a penalty. I don't care who you're rooting for. Ball in by Tottenham. Looking for Kane. Danny Rose gets the ball. Danny Rose puts it on his right foot at the top of the box. Danny Rose unable to do anything with it. What a save by Alisson! Outstretched with his left arm, parrying the wonderful shot of Son. Too little, too late, we think. Tottenham corner. Putting in the ball. He's looking for Llorente. Cleared out by Liverpool. Only as far as Danny Rose. Danny Rose now getting the ball. Danny Rose trying to find Harry Kane. Harry Kane going in the box. Oh, putting it right at the keeper. Ball forward from Liverpool looking for Salah. Only goes as far to find Lloris. Lloris distributing the ball back to Vertonghen. Vertonghen looking for someone far and wide. He is able to find Llorente, who puts the ball forward for Mora. Mora takes a bad touch, and it is cleared back out by Henderson, who with outstretched arms tells everyone to calm down and keep your composure in these last 2 minutes of this Champions League final. The sounds of You'll Never Walk Alone across the Metropolitano. You'll Never Walk Alone playing as loud as you could ever imagine across the Metropolitano. It's quite beautiful, as a fan of sports. These Liverpool fans have been hungry for a long time to get a win. Just missing out on the Premier League this year to a wonderful Man City side as they play the ball forward to Mohamed Salah on the right flank. Mohamed Salah being joined now by Vertonghen. Mohamed Salah being joined by Origi. Back to Origi. Origi forward to Salah again. Chips it over. It comes to nothing and goes out for a Tottenham goal kick. They have to take it quickly. It's absolutely a sight to behold at the Metropolitano if you are a Liverpool fan. It's been a long time since the miracle in Istanbul in 2005, and to come back after losing in the final last year. Liverpool have won it! They are the Champions League winners of 2019! Congratulations! Goals from Mohamed Salah in the 2nd minute and Divock Origi in the 88th minute. Secure the title. Gerrard looks on. Jurgen Klopp has done it. Jurgen Klopp has won a Champions League final after losing with Dortmund and losing with Liverpool. Salah has done it. Origi, really have to say, is the star of the show. It was a wonderful match. Virgil van Dijk can't even believe it. The Liverpool fans cannot believe it. It's miraculous, folks. It's happened. Liverpool are Champions League winners, 2015. Son in disbelief. All credit to Tottenham. All credit to Tottenham. Harry Kane looks on, can't even believe it. Harry Kane coming back from injury to play the full 90 minutes. Have to give him all the credit in the world. As they etch the name onto the trophy for Liverpool. Listen, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I can't thank you enough. It's quite magical of a moment for Liverpool. Thank you so much for tuning in to the ODDCAST Sports Lounge live breakdown of the Liverpool game.